Welcome to my channel. Like to make today a pillow for ironing, different kind. So it's a pillow, it will be a sleeve, and I already made the drawing of the sleeve, and I would like to share with you and show you easy way to make pillows or tailoring equipment that you can use. I washed this fabric and I ironed it before I mark it. So now I'm gonna cut this on the by the mark, not on it, because I need a seam allowance for sewing. And I will do it on the other side. I took a sleeve of my sweatshirt that I think it will fit to what I need. So this is there. Now taking all the fabric, it will go to recycling and I will use them again. Now, before I go and I'm gonna search on the armhole and here, I need another piece, and this piece will come with that material. So I'm gonna lay down flat this material, and I do need to cut exact the same way as my sleeve lies down. This is what the shape of the sleeve is, and I need to make a little bit smaller but exact the same shape of it. So I will go and I will try to mark it. First I'm gonna go to the edges and I'm gonna put by the edge right away that I don't want to start cutting there, and my mark doesn't work, so I will need probably something that will give more mark that I can draw the line of the sleeve. So I'm gonna draw the line on this of the sleeve from the one side. I'm cutting here, and I will cut from the other side also. As I said, I need exact the same shape of the sleeve as a pattern is. So it's, you can take whatever you like, but be sure that either you're marking very lightly, or either this pen is disappears, because when you're gonna make this pillow, you're gonna iron, and you don't want to happen that when you're ironing your markings come on the outfits. So this is what I do. I hope you can see what I'm doing, because I don't need exact um, till the end of the sleeve, because I need to close here the seam. So I am marking and I will cut, and I will show you how I'm cutting. The inside of the material that I'm using, it's for the upholstery, so you will know, but I do need this. Let me see if I, yes, yes, and I'm gonna cut the markings not after, not on the line, but I'm gonna cut after the line a little bit because I'm gonna do the sewing and I don't want this not to fit inside the this sleeve. So I'm checking if I did mark everything. This is first. Have to see if I have all the marks. And I did, and I'm double check. And the other things that I want to get rid of the markings when I'm gonna cut a little bit over, little bit inside. So I'm not gonna use my cutting knife. I'm gonna use my scissors, and this is what I'm going to do. I am getting rid of the markings that I did because I'm gonna cut after the markings inside the sleeve. This is how I'm doing. Very slow and steady. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna be very fast. I'm gonna cut from the other side because I don't want that. I'm not gonna go around and around and around. Just cutting myself a little time not to run around. And you see the markings being left on the material that I don't need. So this is what I'm doing. And it's a little bit tricky here, but I'm gonna cut a little bit here because I see the marking and I don't want this marking to come to the garments that I'm gonna work with. I did went a little bit pick up the mark, and because I gave on the bottom of the sleeve enough space, you see it's not straight. I will need to adjust the line of the sleeve, and this is I'm going to do before I'm gonna go on the sewing machine and close on the sleeve the do the stitches. All right, so I'm gonna go and adjust a little bit. Everything goes to the recycle, and again I'm gonna cut not over it, not after it, but this is it. This is my sleeve, and I see it's a little bit there pointing out, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Now what I'm going to do is I need to adjust on the sleeve the bottom before I'm gonna go and before I'm gonna sew, because I want to just prepare myself to the clean work, and this is what I'm doing. Just putting the ruler and trying to get rid of the excess. I can cut, but it's easy to go with the soap, and I see where it is, and I'm gonna get rid of it right away. I don't want to wait. I don't want to start sewing and then starting to adjusting after I sew. I don't want that. I like everything being prepared before I start sewing. Taking all of the excess that I don't need of the fabric, get rid of it, and making straight. Now I'm gonna go on the serger, and I'm gonna do, as I said, I'm gonna do the stitch here, and then I'm gonna turn around and I will do the stitch straight here on the serger. Now I'm gonna check all of the stitches to be sure that it's been stitched, and I see that machine likes to make some kind of mistakes, so I will go over where I see that machine didn't do the stitches or skip it, because this is curvy, so I understand that. And I have one here that I know that she didn't do. Okay. This is jeans, heavy fabric, not so heavy, but the domestic machine doesn't want to go through many times. So if you have an industrial serger, it will go well. The home machine, it's a little bit, it's making a little bit problems. So I see. Well, I don't know if I like it, but turning to the right side, the sleeve, and I forgot to mention that I took the piece of the jeans pants, a little bit stretchy fabric. Now I'm gonna turn on the other side to see if all the stitches been stitched that I need to be stitched with the serger. Okay, now that I have this sleeve ready, the shape, I'm gonna take the shape that I did and cut with this fabric or Paralon, and I'm gonna try and put it in to fit the sleeve. Don't let the fabric turn on the other side, because if you turn on the other side it's crooked, and I've experienced that it did turn on the other side and didn't give me the shape that I need. And patiently needs to go. Nobody wants to be a stuffing here anymore, and a little bit you have a little resistant, so you need to be a little bit stubborn to put the corner where it's belong to. Right, as long as the corner will be inside, it will be, the other corner will be easy to push in. Here we go. And I like to check and see that everything in, and everything the shape that I need to be the shape. You can see that almost everything fit nicely. I'll go again inside, and pinty point, I wanna grab this with the point and pull it a little bit to make it, to put it in his place, where it's belong. Now that I've been left with the hemming, so I did cut the stuffing. I did cut it that I could just do the sewing on the sewing machine. I did cut especially for me, that I could do the easy job. So now I'm going on the regular sewing machine, and I will do a straight stitch here. What I'm doing, I put the edges in, and I'm checking that the edges almost even, a little bit not even, for do the hemming with a stuffing. So I'll put a little bit more in the fabric, and I'm going around, and I'm just putting step by step to see that it almost even. And now I push a little bit in to have for me the space to go and do the stitch on the sewing machine. I will do the straight stitch on the sewing machine. Where is my thread? It goes here. So I pushed a little bit inside the stuffing, just to let me enough space to go with the sewing machine. Okay, all right, and push a little bit inside. When I'm gonna finish, it will adjust itself, so it will be no problem. This is what I'm doing now. Don't push it on the machine. Let machine to take the fabric by herself. Just watch where you are where is the needle is, we need straight stitch. Let's go back to the table and I show you what I did. Well, I am done. And I am cutting all the threads that it shouldn't be there, hanging there. Now it's very lightweight, the sleeve, and I prepared the sleeve because I'm gonna go and make me now the coats, and I'm gonna do recycling and upcycling, not recycling, upcycling the coats. And the winter time coming, we are in the middle of the November, so I will show you what is it for. All right, I'm gonna show you the coat. This is the coat, and this coat, it's already ready, and it's being bought in the store, but the coat has a sleeve, and when you're working on the sleeve, you need a sleeve to iron, and it is important, so it goes in, and I'm gonna meet you in the end. I'm gonna show you now why I made this. So this is the, if you see it, peekaboo. So when I'm putting in, it will be easy for me to iron. Here is the peekaboo. See, to iron the sleeve, and I use this method to prevent from the coat or the winter coat supposed to have no stitches when you are preparing the sleeve, and supposed to have no places that will transfer the color of the clothes of the sleeve to your new clothes. If you can see, this is the shape of the sleeve, more or less. You never can make exact the same, but you see, more or less, I can, if you can see it here, I can iron, and I can adjust this sleeve of the coat. It's long. This is my hand, very small. So this is the method that I like, and I'm going to use it. This is why I invent this kind of a padding sleeve. So I hope you enjoy my video. I hope that I was a little bit helpful to you, give you some ideas, give you you have an inspiration, and if you like my videos, thumbs up. Sign up. Don't forget to sign up. Don't be shy. Write me comments, participate, and stay beautiful, stay healthy, and I see you next time. So long.